So, welcome to a video. So, I'm gonna do in Fallout 4 is where I'm not allowed to leave Sanctuary until I become a millionaire without any glitches. So, no duping.
Come on, come on, come on! Oh,
So,
God!
yeah, it's gonna be fun. So, I am allowing myself to use the items from Vault 111 since there's not gonna be much.
I'll find who did this,
So, yeah.
and I'll get Sean back.
So,
I promise.
we're gonna get all the items in here as possible because this will be very useful. So this is the first video where hopefully I can actually talk to the video this time because I used to record using the clip feature on Xbox, which is very painful because I had to manually clip the clips together since I can only throw at 10-minute clips, so I had to manually configure them together using iMovie, and then I could actually upload it to YouTube, which was not fun
Giant
at all. But now, since I have
roaches?
guests, and since I got a
What
gaming
the
laptop this
hell?
Christmas, I'm like, yes. Which will make making videos a lot easier, and also I can actually talk this time, which is pretty nice. Oh god, I don't know controls, since I rarely play this game on keyboard and mouse, since I mostly play this on controller. So, I think, because this is going to be more of like a test video to see how loud my gameplay or my voice, so I'm going to be looking at the video and see what needs to be turned up or down. So, yes. So we're going to collect all the red roaches. So, yeah. And we're not going to be playing in survival mode or anything like that because I don't feel like playing in survival mode. I'm not a masochist. So we are going to do it very easy. Yes, you can make fun of me for that. Since no one's going to be watching these videos anyway, might as well save it now. So, grab the ammo. That stuff. So, grab that. So, I'm going to be very quick about this. So, when I was, in the cutscene where Kellogg kills Nora, yeah, the game crashed. And guess where it put me back? Right in the Sanctuary area. So I had to do all of that over. God, I'm playing into Dark Side Phil. No. Oh god. So I have never played I have played this game once with the mouse and keyboard, but it's been a while, so yeah. It's very nice. Nice. Good job, mates. Or yeah boy, the millionaire. Since we're gonna become a millionaire. So R to reload again. Melee is for noobs, or bashing. So, we're not going to be able to save Preston, how unfortunately, so it's going to be fun. We're not going to have to talk to the goat, which is Preston. How unfortunate. So, I hope none of my classmates find this video, because I really don't feel like getting bullied at all. But, it's fine. Bully all me want. Alright. Nice. Very, very nice. How about that? So, I started using OBS today, where I did Left 4 Dead 2, just to test it out. Which now I can actually use it.
Please stand back.
So I'm very new to this, so it might be a little while before I perfect this. So the game. show my special stats, which I probably should right here. So this is my special stats right here. So they're not gonna be perfect or anything, because not gonna lie, I don't feel like dying. And for charisma, intelligence, just to get for charisma, I decided, yeah, it's gonna be worth it. And for intelligence, it's for getting science and stuff like that. And for charisma, it's for like a leader, just going like that sort of stuff. And also get some vendors as well. So let's go.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
So I'm a little bit nervous doing this because I have never done this before. I have never recorded like this before. So we're just gonna test it out. Alright. Very, very nice. This game does look great. This game does look great. Like for it doesn't look too bad compared to like, you know, older games, but so collecting stuff here. I'm allowing myself to collect this. I don't care if what anyone says. If anyone complains about this, they will be sued. I'm gonna take my lawyers. So I'm gonna have to take this path right to Sanctuary, and once I step into Sanctuary, I cannot leave the place at all. So yeah, baby. Okay. So and someone's calling me. My cousin's calling me. Fuck off. Alright, so ooh, we got a suit. Okay, let's go talk to Codsworth first. Man, I don't want my cousin calls me every weekend now. Oh, it's really you.
It's really you!
My God. They did it. Those bastards really did it. Everything's dead.
Everything's dead? Ah, yes, the garden. The posies have been problematic, I admit. Ah, if only the missus were here
Just
to
gonna try
help.
off my phone.
Where is she, by the
I'm
by?
gonna try off my phone.
They
I'm also gonna try
They
off my
killed her.
watch too,
Sir,
so he
these
cannot
things you're
contact
saying,
me.
these terrible
I
things.
hate my cousin.
believe
I like
you'll
my
need a
cousin, but man,
distraction.
it's really
Yes,
annoying.
a distraction to
Because he's
calm
been
this
talking.
dire
He's trying to talking to me like
It's
every
been
time this
ages
weekend.
since
It's
we've
been
had a
annoying,
proper
but
family activity.
what can you do?
Checkers, or perhaps charades.
We all love
Sean
Codsworth.
does so love that game.
Is the lad with
Is the lad with you?
He's gone. God damn it.
Don't
Someone
let go
took
of
him.
him.
Someone
Don't let
stole
go
my
of him.
son.
It's worse than I thought.
Yeah, so
You're
yes, sir.
suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
Doesn't matter how long it's been.
I feel fine.
I feel fine.
A bit
So
over 210, actually,
once I have
sir.
the million
Give or
caps,
take
I
a
can
little.
leave Sanctuary and actually start playing the
Rotation
game.
and
But
some minor
because
dings to the old
after the end of this
chronometer.
playthrough or whatever,
That
I want to
means
see
you're,
what like my
2
level is by the
centuries
end of
late
this,
for
because
dinner.
it's going to be quite interesting. Actually,
Perhaps I can whip you up a snack.
you must be
You
famished.
must be famished.
Codsworth, you're acting
Bit weird.
a little bit weird.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house.
And the
And
car.
the car. How do you polish rust?
What do you know, Codsworth?
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were
We're dead.
dead.
A
We're just
holotape?
gonna speed run through this.
Now, shall we, sir?
Right.
Right.
I don't know, Codsworth.
Follow me.
So we have a new item, High Honey, which is Very useful. Very useful. Okay. I'm trying to not blood on those floors because I actually kind of want to decorate this. Ooh. Oh, let's go, bats works. I hate bats. So we're gonna be looting this. Okay, we're just gonna loot because we're never allowed to leave. So I'm gonna have to delete this later, which is gonna be in this episode. I don't know yet. This is gonna be one big video, and then the next one's gonna be kind of like me just figuring out stuff. Ooh, can we hit it? Ooh, can we hit it? Even though I'm playing on very easy and kind of countering a little bit. Holy hell. Alright. Fast. Eat stick! Nice. Nice. What?
Sir, your family isn't here either.
They're really gone, aren't they?
Come on, Codsworth. Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir.
So,
I shall remain
Codsworth, we're
here
never
until
leaving,
you
bud.
have-
We're never leaving. So the first thing we need to do, I need to do, is scrap absolutely everything in Sanctuary. So, let's get started. So, I'm probably gonna... You guys gotta sit through this. You guys could probably just, like, you know, go fast forward through this, or you can just sleep to this. I don't really know what you guys do. Or whoever is watching this video. The two views I will get from this, which is probably both from me, to be honest. But who's ever watching this, just thank you for finding my channel. But anyway, yeah. Thank God I can do Army. This will be a nightmare to do. So there's gonna be a lot of portions where it's just me being very quiet. So, sorry about that. But we got really nothing to talk about while me scrapping all the Sanctuary out there. So also, I really don't want to have much help in the comments about like what to do, because I kind of just want to figure this out on my own. But if there's like, or yeah, something like that. So just no help as well. This is typically the same thing I normally do in another playthrough, is just do this again and again. So this is not really much different than my other playthroughs, where I scrap all Sanctuary and then go to Concrete, but in this I actually gotta do it. So we are not gonna have Carla, unfortunately, because we need to go find Carla, which is past Concrete, which she comes to Sanctuary after you do that, but since we're not gonna be allowed to go to her, we're not gonna have Carla, unfortunately. So we're not gonna have a trader at all. I'll store that. So we have the special book right here, so we can turn any special point we want. So I think I'll do probably Charisma. I think I'll probably do Charisma. Yeah, so everything else is kind of like, I could probably get Idiot Savant, but there's not really much perks I'll use in luck, so I'm probably just gonna use Intelligence and Charisma and Endurance. Because Strength is not really that useful because I'm literally in the settlement just scrapping stuff. Because like there's a workshop's like right over there, so I don't really need to do it either. I could probably use Armor, but we're not gonna be able to get any of those perks either. God, it's gonna take forever. So this is probably gonna be the first episode. Because you know, it's a like the introduction to the fuck. God damn it! Why can I not English? That's why I'm learning Spanish, so I don't have to speak. Unfortunately. I should probably live stream. Like once I get like a decent amount of viewers, I should probably live stream this. You know, like other YouTubers like the Magoo Dog. I think that's how you say that name. But he like normally live streams and stuff, which I kind of want to do eventually. But kind of right now, I kind of just want to do it, just record this because no one's really gonna watch this anyway. And plus, I would rather have it a video than like a live stream. So. So, I really don't want to get bored off this. Because if anyone from my school, if anyone finds this video, my channel, just don't bully me, man. Don't fucking bully me. Just don't bully me. But who knows? I mean, one kid at my school, my old school actually, someone found his YouTube channel and everyone made fun of that kid who had the YouTube channel. So, I hope that doesn't happen to me. And also, there's an invisible tree right there. But I really don't feel like getting bullied about this. Because I don't think I've ever seen someone do this with exploits. Because I saw Spiffing Brit do it. He used exploits. And I don't really seen anyone else do this before getting the millionaire run in Sanctuary without leaving. Without exploits either. Which is going to be a hell of a title. For sure. So I kind of want to get rid of these corpses before they produce flies, because in this game, corpses, like after like a few days, produce flies, and you can't even do anything about it, which makes the houses look kind of garbage. Kind of looks like a trash pile. So I would really like to get these out. So uploading the series will be kind of random because I used to upload videos a decent amount, but now I kind of stopped because I was like, there's not much to do. But since now I have a computer with OBS, I can just do this now, which is very nice. So I might upload Left 4 Dead 2 and other games like that in the future alongside this, because this is going to be kind of like a long stay series. And this will be kind of more of a reboot of this channel, even if this gets popular enough. But who knows?
Yes.
Yeah. Nice. Oops. Still learning the controls. Because I played this a lot on controller, so. And on Xbox, of course. Store that. So the exploits the glitches I'm counting is the special book glitch where you can do the special book and get 1 perk point. So I'm not allowing that. I'm not allowing the craft glitch either, where you hover over where it So like if you have a red roach meat and if you don't have the components for say like the nuclear queen steak, I think. So if you like hover over very quickly, you can craft a nuclear steak without using without having the ingredients for that. I'm also not allowing that either. I'm allowing shell spam as well, because you can technically do it in game. It's technically allowed, so I'm using it, even if I use it. Our first caps right here. How much caps do we have now? Oh, I already have one cap, but 24 caps, baby. Let's go. So, I don't really know how to make much caps, because I have a few ideas, like the Water Empire, there's a little stream right there, but I also thought about using the cages as well for money, since, like, the Raider cages and, the Gunner cages, but, I'm still a few at that, so right now we're going to primarily use water purification. Scrapper would also be very useful in this. This really reminds me of like the Skyblock videos where, you know, they have like nothing and they have the start off. Ooh. Does this count? Does this count? I'll count it anyway. Since like it's still in Sanctuary technically, and plus I want to go on this roof anyway to get the duffel bag. More things to scrap. Very nice. Can I scrap that later? No. Apparently not. So no duping and stuff like that. So it's gonna be very awkward for me because I have never like talked in video before, so I kind of need to like come up with things as I go along because I don't have a script, none of that, and plus I have like nothing to talk about. So yeah, so I was just come up with on the fly, and plus I'm a bit nervous because it's like my first time doing this. Can't scrap that. Why Bethesda? Damn you, Todd Howard. Todd Howard. Why? Why, Todd? Alright, let's continue the scrap, shall we? I think there is. Yeah. I gotta look for everything that's scrappable in this place, because everything is gonna be valuable. Like the food and stuff. Ooh, there's a skeleton in here too. So, I'm gonna move the skeleton too. While I'm scrapping everything in here. Because I'll show you some tech about moving skeletons out of the way in seconds. Okay, so in Fallout 4, you cannot scrap skeletons without mods, and plus you can't even carry them either because you can't even. So I like to do is say pick up a pipe weapon or any type of gun and just kind of just pick the skeleton up and shoo them out of the way, typically. Because this is like, because you can't even scrap these guys. Oh god. Ooh. Okay. Shoo. Get out of here. Shove him in the corner. No one's gonna notice him, right? No one's gonna notice. The skeleton right there. I really don't know what Bethesda was saying about, because like some things are you can't even scrap. Like an Outpost Unknown Jet, there is a staircase that you can just not scrap. It's in like the build, like you can build that staircase, but in that particular settlement, you cannot scrap that staircase for no unknown reasons, which is really weird. So we don't know much XP gains.
Nice.
So we just gotta make buy what we have. So I would really want to know if I think certain vendors sell power armor frames. I'm really wondering if because so in this game there is vendors you can do, so traders and stuff like that. So I really wonder if like they sell that. So I think my first goal in this is to get 500 caps, which we can unlock the one of the vendors, so we can actually start buying stuff and selling stuff, which is how we're gonna make money and also to get items. So we need 500 caps, which we're gonna have to spend those. But once we do, we have pretty much what we need, which is vendors. Because once we have one vendor, we have unlimited stuff. But yeah, so it's gonna be really useful to have vendors. So let's just store these because I'm probably not gonna be able to use them. So we're gonna have to be very lucky that a camera spawns in the root cellar over there. So we need a camera for crystals, I think, which we have to use for the recruitment beacon, so we can actually get settlers. So then we can, how do I put this? Remove the settlers from this world, so we can get money and also get items as well. So we gotta kill these settlers just to get money, because I think that's how we're gonna do it. Because I don't know how else we can do it. Because I haven't researched any of this. All right, I'm like, I just saw this video for because getting a million caps in Sanctuary sounds cool. So I'm like, all right, without any glitches, yeah, let's go. But we're just gonna see how it goes. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm just gonna record with OBS, like that. Because if you guys don't like my voice, I'm probably gonna just like mute it for a few episodes or something. But I know one's gonna watch these anyway. Who am I kidding? No one's gonna watch these. Some guy's gonna see this in his in his recommended. All right, whoever that may be, could be me. I could watch these videos, but I'm not, because I cringe by my own voice. But yeah, whatever. So I have 3 microphones. So I have my AirPods, and then I got Razer headphones, and I got these Turtle Beaches. So the Razer headphones they really sound terrible. All right, they sound so bad because it sounds like a robot when I try to speak, and it's like super gibberish. So I'm like, no, the AirPods are too quiet, and so these Razer headphones are probably the best ones I have at the moment. It just sucks, but we got to make works. How it works. Yes. So this is how we're gonna make money, like early game. Later on, we could probably find other money-making methods, cause whatever. But I wonder what level I would be once I leave Sanctuary when I get 1,000,000 caps. Cause I'm not allowed to leave this place, so. So people have got like all perks, got like all this stuff, but no one's ever got 1,000,000 caps without glitches, like major glitches. So I'm like, all right, I gotta fill a spot. And plus, I haven't really seen much people do this, so I'm like, I wanna, cause I don't really want to do like a type of video that someone else has ever made. So I'm like, I really don't do that. So there's a red roach. Yeah, I think there's a few red roaches over here, and there's one red roach. I think 1 or 2 red roaches in that building over there. But so I really would like to save ammo. So we're gonna go and British this guy. And also there's a roach over here, which we can also just bam, right there. So I'm gonna make a save real quick, because I feel like this game's gonna crash. Because it already crashed before even recording this video, but who are you? Do I have favorited? What is it? F. Wait. I am Darkside Phil. Okay. 1, 2. No. 2. Okay. And then this would be 3. Okay. Nice.
Are you looking for a new career in
No, not really.
Cambridge Polymer Labs?
Get off my lawn!
For a variety of
Get off my lawn, robot! There we go. There we go. Just as weird. Oh, he's out. Get off our lawn, you robot! Alright, nice. Alright. So there is a chemistry station over here as well, which we're probably gonna use. I don't know how much I'm gonna use this for. Ooh, fertilizer. Fertilizer could be useful for raider cages, because you need jets for that. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to go to Cambridge Polymer Labs for quite a while. So if you guys were hoping I would go there to get that power armor piece, very wrong. You're both wrong. I don't know if I can get power armor in this place. I really wondering if I can get power armor. Or even the frame, even. Some guy's playing Minecraft. I hate that guy. Come on. Now you can scrap. Ooh, there you go. Teasing it? Teasing it? There we go. Dropping all fences in the world. So, I want to use 10 millimeter. 10 millimeters kind of. Ooh, how did I miss? Okay, there we go. I think it's another roach. Yeah, there's a clip of like a roach, like the red roach, just using that as armor. It's pretty cool. Okay, come on. So small. That's a small red roach. There's like legendary red roaches that are like 3 times the size of that. Huge. Okay, we're almost done. Let's get some XP. Boom. And now do this. Okay. So I think this is like the last thing we can like
Got it.
right here. And we leveled up. Let's go. Okay, so I don't know how the hacking minigame works. I never understood it. So instead of trying this like a normal person, I'll just like guess my way through it. Alright. I never understood how this worked. That. So, pro tip, if you're out of 1 guess left, you can just leave the terminal and re-enter it so you don't get locked out, which works in all the Fallout games.
Sweet.
There we go. Free XP. So my thoughts are like Idiot's Font. So like it's a completely different topic, but I think Idiot Savant is not that worth it for me. Like in my personal opinion, because like, yeah, it gives you more XP, but in my because I like having a higher intelligence because I think intelligence tree has better perks in it. Because like in luck for luck, I only do luck 2 so I can get Scrounger. Because I really don't use that all that often since it drains fusion cores and you know it's not that reliable. But you know, I prefer just having more versatility with the perk points I put into, like say intelligence. I can get like you know science, scrapper, and stuff like that. Because I like having more utility than Idiot Spot. So that's my personal opinion on that. I think we can use the house. So after all I'm done thinking, scrapping all of this, I'm gonna just do one more check and I'm gonna end the video. The first video, unless if I'm not recording this, because if I'm not recording this, I have to restart all of this over, or because I'm not gonna be able to record this. Because if I'm not recording, then I have to restart all of this over again from Vault 111. So if you're saying this, then I actually am recording this. Unless if OBS decides, hey, I'm just gonna die for you. But I hope that doesn't happen. So we got a cooking station. Not that useful, but whatever. Alright. I think we got a scrap bit of this house. Is there anything in there? I don't think there is. I ain't really went through there. So I do like building settlements in this game. I think it's fun, but living here for like ever is gonna actually have it decorated. I do like Sanctuary a lot, because there's like a bunch of these houses. Like there's already like pre-built houses, so you can just put your beds and stuff in here. Like in other settlements, it's like, you know, you're just given something and just like good luck. Like with the Red Rocket, because Red Rocket you kind of want to build your own structure. Because like the Red Rocket, like inside it's kind of small. Like I like Red Rocket, but it's like you really got to build your own structure with this. Well, like in like Sanctuary, you just kind of build in the houses. And for like the little flat plots, you can put like trading, or you can even build other houses on them if you really feel like it. So shovel. I kind of know what to scrap now because I played this game for I think a few years, and every time I have a scrap Sanctuary, I kind of know where all the spots are for scrapping. Unless if I miss something. I'll probably miss something, because this sounds actually kind of huge. More caps. So how much are we at? 24. How much are we at now? 22. 46 caps. No way. So we're... let me do the math. I think it's 500 something caps. We need to get the... Wait, 400 something to get the vendor stalls. One of them, I think. So that's kind of nice. We already have a head start. We already have a very nice head start. So at the end of these videos, I am probably gonna do it for the first one. Is I'll be kind of like checking the overview, like you know, see how much caps I have, or like same with the beginning of the video, so you know how much caps I earned and stuff like that. And then I kind of like go back through it, like in the live stream, and look back on it. But that'll be it for now. Okay, I think we're almost done. Almost. So, very nice, in fact. So, I really want to save my 10mm ammo, because it's kind of rare. So I kind of want to save it. So, if you guys know how to do a capture for 360, like Xbox 360, like, you know how to, like, capture it, and then, like, record it, let me know. Because I would really like to know how to do it. Pebble Brother out. So, we're taking all these back to this house, because we're going to be using this house, primarily. So, do that. Well, I also got perk point too, so I'll be looking that over. And also, we're going to be doing this root cellar as well. So we can actually get crystal, which we can start the next episode. So, there is a root cellar, I think, in the back of this house. I think, if I remember, or it's this house. It's always one of these two. I always mix it up. Yeah, it's this house. I'll also scrap these as well. These wild new fruits. So in here, okay, we're gonna do a save. I might as well do a hard save because there's hold up. Select character. Not you. Which one has the most? And I can delete. Yeah. X. Delete these saves. I do save a lot, as you can see. I also have a million characters named Yaboy. So we're gonna save out here, and we're gonna get, because there is a chance we can get a camera, because camera gets us crystal. So right there we got Radix and a toothpaste. Oh god, come on, can I go over, please? Can I not skill issue this? All right. So we need to get this. Toothpaste and Radix. Remember that, because if this doesn't change, I'll rage quit and do the next episode. Okay. Oh, second try! Second try, baby. Let's go. Nice. Ho ho ho. Let's go. So I'm allowing everything in here because it's technically in Sanctuary. Doors in here. But we got a camera. Right there. Crystal. So, we can actually build a recruitment beacon, which will be used in the next episode. And we got some gold bars we can use for selling, or using for crafting, but I'm probably not going to use it for crafting. But, yeah. Make sure we have picked up everything in here. We pretty much need everything. Sugar bombs. Let's take out that. Okay, that's it. Okay. Don't crash, Fallout 4. Don't crash on me. You already crashed once. So, alright, I'm gonna end the episode at the house. Okay. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. On this beginning of this challenge, in fact. So, if you ever see this video and you're recommended, thank you so much for watching this actual video, and, you know, my heart goes out to you guys, alright? Those two guys that are watching this, probably one of them's me, but thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time